Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Masala Chai and Chess with Nisha. Have you ever felt low in your life when you did everything right but things did not go your way? You needed the help of your friends but they were busy and not available. When your problems for the world were very small, but for you it was the most important thing at that time, and you were frustrated at not knowing the solution to the problem. I guess you all must have faced this situation at some point in your life. So, we cannot be in that sad state for long, right? So, what do you do at that time to come out of that situation? Do you have anything in particular which helps you out of that situation? I mentioned in my last episode that I have been facing a lot of technical difficulties in my last few episodes, and especially the last one which I made. So I was very upset and had all sorts of thoughts in my mind, including the thought of not taking out any more videos. So after I took out the last episode on our national champion Bhakti, I messaged her after the video was released and I told her that I have been very upset. No words were soothing me at that time. But you know what? Chess friends know exactly what another chess friend needs when in bad mood. Bhakti told me to see a particular game, and that completely changed my mood. And this game was shown to Bhakti by her coach, Dronacharya awardee Sri Raghunandan Gokhale. And I'm really very thankful to Bhakti for pointing out that game to me and bringing a smile to my face. You know why? That game had a striking resemblance to the first episode of Masala Chai, and I loved the similarity. When nothing works, when nothing makes me happy, it's chess that's able to bring a smile to my face, and that's how I realize how much I love chess when no other friends are able to bring back my smile. A beautiful game definitely brings in a smile in my face. You know what? This idea of Masala Chai series is exactly that when we drink tea, let's take in some positivity by seeing a beautiful game. Let's feel happy about something. So, that day when I was in bad mood, a beautiful chess game helped bring a smile back to my face. I'm really, really thankful to Bhakti for this. That, she made me smile when I just couldn't. I'm going to show you the game which brought a smile on my face when I was very upset. This is an exciting rapid game between 8 times Russian champion Peter Svidler and 15-year-old prodigy Magnus Carlsen. Peter Svidler is an excellent player, but he's an even greater commentator. In fact, I'm a big fan of the commentary of the duo Peter Svidler and Jan Gustafsson in the website Chess.24. I mean, whenever they have these videos or they make commentaries on important events, I learn so much from them. And I must say that if you all are a good player already, say if you are above 2000 rating, you must definitely see the videos or commentary of Swidler and Jan Gustafsson. They are really very helpful, very informative, very, very useful. And you know what? Personally, I feel that Swidler has a lot of knowledge to give, and Jan breaks down his knowledge and passes on the information in such a way that we are able to follow them. And when I see the videos of Svidler, I have to see them multiple times. Seeing them once is normally not enough for me to grasp everything that he's telling. So I normally see them a multiple times to understand, the information which he is giving to us. And I'm really a fan of his knowledge and understanding of chess. So here we go. White, Peter Svidler. Black, Magnus Carlsen. This is a rapid game from the year 2006. E4, C5. So we see the Sicilian on the board. Knight F3, Knight C6, Knight C3, Knight F6, Bishop B5. So basically White does not want to play the open Sicilian with D4. Queen C7. So what Black is doing is Black is stopping White from playing E5. Castles, Knight D4. And here Black is stopping White from playing D4. That's why the move Knight D4. Knight into D4. Here instead of Knight D4, there's another way to play, that is Rook E1. White can also play this way. In this game, White went Knight into D4, C into D4, Knight D5, Knight into D5, E into D5, and Carlsen played A6. Instead, there's a critical continuation with Queen C5, which attacks the bishop and the D5 pawn. White goes C4. If DC3 here, then Queen B3. But the main line goes A6 and White plays B4. Now this is a very, very complicated line where White gives a few pawns. I'm not going into the detail here. I just wanted to let you know that this line is critical. And in this position, after E into D5, Black played A6. Bishop A4 was played. Very important to notice that White keeps spinning the pawn on D7 for as long as possible, right? And here Black played G6, D3 and H6 to stop White from playing Bishop G5. Queen F3 was played here and Black played Bishop G7. Bishop F4 attacking the Queen on C7. Queen A5. And this position, what would be the normal continuation? Obviously to play Bishop B3, and yeah, this is just normal. But in this position, Svidler did not play Bishop B3. Now this is a Masala Chai moment for me. Can you find a move which Svidler played? It's not Bishop B3. Can you find any alternative for White in this position? And let me tell you one thing. This position and after the next move is not winning for White. It's not like it's a win that I'm giving you to think, but it's a very, very creative move. And I love the move and the idea it had, and I love the creativity with it. So see if you can find something else for White apart from Bishop B3 here while I sip my Masala Chai. So, in this position, Svidler played Rook Fe1. You know what? I'm really attracted to beauty in chess, and this is one move which, the idea after this is also very beautiful, is the main thing, which is very beautiful. So, this move brought in a lot of happiness within me. When I saw this, I was like, wow, this move was played here. So here Black played Queen A4. Of course, Black took the bishop. And did you all spot Svidler's idea? So I gave a moment for the ones who did not spot Rook Fe1. So the point here is you think white's continuation here and then calculate what is the best defense for black after that. I will sip my masala chai and think about this. This is an excellent position for calculation. Very nice position. So, what was Svidler's idea behind sacrificing the a4 bishop? Did you all find it? So, after the bishop sacrifice, Svidler had planned a rook sacrifice with rook into e7. Now, does this remind you all of the first episode of Masala Chai where Sandeepan played a similar sacrifice rook e7? You know, it's very interesting to note that Sandeepan and Svidler played this rook e7 move in the same year, that is 2006. And Sandeepan played this game in the month of January and Svidler played this in the month of September. So it makes me wonder whether Svidler knew this game of Sandeepan, whether Sandeepan inspired this idea. I have no clue. So, okay, let's come to this position, rook e7. King e7. You know how interesting it is that how ideas repeat in chess. It's very exciting for me. You know, two different games, two different players, two different openings, but the same shot, rook e7. This is why this game is very special and made me smile. So here, rook e1 was played and this is another masala chai moment for me. Now, if you're black, what will you play here? And 15-year-old Magnus Carlsen went wrong in this position. Can you do better than him? I'll have my masala chai. Here, the right move for black was king f8. Carlsen played king d8, which is a mistake. We'll come to that later. But the right move is king f8, and the point is that this line leads only to a draw after bishop d6 check, king g8, rook e7 with an attack on the f7 pawn, king h7, queen into f7 attacking the bishop on g7, rook g8, bishop e5 continuing to put pressure on the bishop. Looks like the bishop is gone, right? Queen into c2, and the problem is that here black shows that white has back rank problems. So black gains one move. For example, suppose g3, queen c5. And here black wants to take queen into e7. That's the idea if white does nothing. And I'll show you the main line. Queen g7, rook g7, rook into g7. This leads to a draw. King h8, rook g6, king h7, rook g7 with a draw. So this was the best continuation for black. And black could hold the game like this. But young Magnus Carlsen went wrong. Remember, this is a rapid game. So he played king d8. This is a big mistake here. And Svidler played bishop d6. And he's threatening to play queen f7, queen e7 with a mate. Queen a5. So black is attacking the rook on e1. White needs to do something about it. So no time for queen f7 now. b4. And black continues to attack something. He played queen b6. And he's troubling white by attacking one piece or the other. Right now the d6 bishop is under attack. And white played queen f4. And white's idea is to play bishop e7. And he wants this c7 square under control after bishop e7 is played, so that the king does not run away. from the c7 square. And here black played g5, attacking the queen. Bishop e7. Now we see why queen f4 was played, because now the queen is controlling the c7 square. King e8. And here an easier win would be queen e4. But okay, what Svidler played is also good enough. It's also a great position for white after bishop c5. The point is that king d8 is not possible, of course, because of bishop b6 mate. So black has only one way, queen e6, and white played queen d2. I find it very interesting that white has this idea of d into e6, and this idea cannot be stopped. So black can see it coming, but there's nothing black can do. Black does not have queen e1 available to him, because after queen e1, king d8, bishop b6 leads to a mate. So after queen d2, black played d6. And again, I found it very interesting that white does not have to take d into e6 immediately. White simply took bishop d6, and still this queen is going and black cannot take on e1. So d6 is going to come next. I found it really nice. King d7, d into e6, king d6, e into f7. This position is completely winning for white. We see that black has 3 pieces for the queen, but very important is the king. The king on d6 is lacking cover, and this pawn on f7 can also be useful, and especially it's a king and the undeveloped pieces of black. It's just winning for white. Let's see the end quickly. So rook f8 was played here, queen e2, bishop f6, and okay, we can quickly see what's happening for rook f7, because this is the first question, why not rook f7? So here white goes queen e8, rook d7, rook e6 check, king c7, rook e7, and rook b8. Suppose there is this tactics, rook into g7, rook into g7, queen e5 with a check and attack to the rook. So after queen e2, black played bishop f6, and here white played king f1, and this move was very difficult for me to understand at first. What is king f1 in this position? But then I realized that in some lines this rook on e1 is hanging and white has back rank problems. So we'll understand the idea of king f1 if we see the line rook f7. In the game, king c7 was played, but let's have a look at what happens if black takes rook into f7 here. White goes queen e8, attacking the rook, rook e7, queen d8 check, bishop d7, queen into a8, and now you see that it was important that this king is supporting the e1 rook, and that's why king f1. Very deep. So after king f1, black played king c7, queen h5. There is this idea of rook e8 coming. Black played bishop f5, queen f3, rook into f7, queen into f5, rook a f8, f3, bishop g7, queen c5, and here Carlsen resigned. White's up a lot of material, and very important is this queen is very powerful here. And let's quickly just see that king d8 does not work because of rook e7, and yeah, this is over. And after queen c5, if king d7, there is b5. White is up in material and has a crushing position. The beauty of this game was definitely the move. Let me get to that position. Was definitely the move rook fe1. Very, very creative. Rook fe1, and especially the move rook e7, reminding us of the first episode of Masala Chai, Sandeepan's game against Himanshu. If you haven't seen that game, you must see it and you must compare what a similarity with this game. I hope you liked this lovely Rook E7 move as much as I did. How ideas in chess repeat, right? I hope you all enjoyed this game and you all liked the resemblance it had with the first episode of Masala Chai with Sandeepan's game. It's, to me, it was really interesting. Rook E7 in both the games.